Hello guys and welcome back by another character review. Yet again I'm looking at the characters of Torchlight. And today we're gonna check out the Railmaster. Not seen anything of him before. Totally new for me, so I'm quite curious. The Railmaster, as a guardian of the frontiers, the Railmaster can engineer a solution for every problem. Followed by a literal train of pure explosive destruction, the Railmaster can pound and blast enemies into oblivion while shielding their party from harm. Friendly, loyal and always ready to battle, the Railmaster is always on track for action. Oh wait, made us play a Railmaster? Totally forgot about that, but now I read that he has the Railmaster's engine, the Railmaster compound blast, and with a little train, I remember him. So, he has the Conductor. Conductor skills are all about your battle train. These skills let you customize its car and unleash its powerful attacks in battle. Mortar car, an active skill, mutually exclusive with a flamethrower car. Active, make the mortar turret fire an incendiary round that deals 80% damage over time for 6 seconds. Passive, adds a mortar turret to the rear car that shoots periodically for 150% weapon damage. Endurance bonus, car attacks incredibly fast for 3 seconds. Alright. Then we have Ghost Train. An active skill, call forth the spirit of an ancient train. It moves forward, doing 160% weapon damage and knocks back your foe. Endurance bonus, spawn 2 additional ancient train spirits. Then we have the Build Train, an active skill. Activate to build a train. Doing this places the Railmaster into lay rail mode, allowing you to continually place tracks behind you as you move, toggling the skill against and the tracks. Your lead car passively shoots at enemies for 30% weapon damage. Nice. Then we have a shotgun car, active skill, mutually exclusive with a shield car. Active, shoot a single large slug that pierces enemies for 280% weapon damage. Passive, periodically fire a large blast of fire that hits an area for 70% weapon damage. Endurance bonus, shotgun car quickly fires 5 shots instead of its normal attack. Then we have the flamethrower car, an active skill, mutually exclusive with mortar car. Activate. For active, make the flamethrower blast a wild cone of flame that deals 290% weapon damage. Passive, adds a flamethrower car to the rear of the train that periodically shoots a gout of flame, leaving enemies burning for 30% weapon damage for 2 seconds. Endurance bonus. Car uses its actives instead of its normal attack for the next 5 attacks. Alright, cool. Then we have the shield car, an active skill, mutually exclusive with shotgun car. Active, a shield appears around the car for 8 seconds. Standing in the shield grants 50% damage reduction. Passive, grants 10% damage reduction while near your train. Alright, this sounds like an interesting little thing. So far I find it slightly annoying moving around and every time think it's loot, but it sounds pretty handy. Then we have the shocking round. It's an active skill. Your lead car now passively fires electrified rounds that arc to one nearby enemy, dealing 20% additional damage. Activating the skills makes your chain lightning strike an additional target. Endurance bonus, while a shocking round is active, your endurance generates 50% faster. Sweet, okay, cool. So then we have the Slammer. The rich history of the Railmaster endures while you practice your Slammer skill. Wield your real tool, including your rusty rail hammer, against foes. Your fortitude gives you a defensive bonus while using melee skills. Sweet. Then we have Pound. It's an active skill. Slam your weapon to deal 230% weapon damage in a small area of effect. with a 10% chance to stun your foes. If the enemy is already stunned, deals double damage. Stun duration is 2 seconds. Endurance bonus, gaining 30% attack speed and damage with basic attacks for 6 seconds. The Flying Picks, an active skill. Throw out 2 pickaxes dealing 40% weapon damage. That leaves enemies bleeding for an additional 60% weapon damage for 6 seconds. An endurance bonus. Summon an ancestral spirit who throws a flying picks at enemies for 12 seconds. A maximum of 4 ancestral spirits. Spike Drive, an active skill. Sunder the earth with your weapon, sending out cracks that deal 250% weapon damage and leave enemies slowed by 50% for 6 seconds. Gains a charge only after spending endurance with any skill. Okay. Then we have Hammer Spin, an active skill, movement skill. Spin around with your hammer, dealing 230% weapon damage, passing through and knocking back your foes, offering you a chance to escape. The endurance bonus, gain all charges of pound, blasting charge and flying picks. Then we have the Torque Swing. It's an active skill, swings your hammer with massive force to deal 240% weapon damage in a large area of effect, knocking away nearby enemies. The endurance bonus is sent forth a whirling hammer, pressing through enemies in front of you, dealing 240% weapon damage. We have the Blasting Charge, is an active skill. Throw out a blasting charge that deals a 60% weapon damage and applies a vulnerability, causing enemies hit to take 25% additional damage for 6 seconds. The endurance bonus, throw 2 additional blasting charges covering a large area. And we have the Lantern Flash. It's an active skill. Use the power embedded in your ancient lantern to burn enemies for 70% weapon damage. Burn duration is 6 seconds. The endurance bonus, when the burn duration ends or the enemies die, they explode for 140% weapon damage. It sounds pretty powerful. Pretty cool to play with. So you have a male and a female. I'm going to play this dude as a male though. We have skin colors. Right. We have 4 different kind of hats. Oh cool, with the one eye. Look at that. It's like a fully white eye. Oh, he looks like he's on alive. Oh, he looks like a real monster. And we have 8 different types of hair. Okay, cool, let's go for 6. Different hair colors. It also changed his beard and his eyebrows. That was it. Jesus. Hard to talk sometimes. Alright, let's give him, I don't know, let's give him that look. So we are going to call him Edison. Yes, sure. Let's do it. So for this one, I choose the Blood Drinker because I didn't know where I should have chosen that one otherwise. So the Blood Drinker it is. The Blood Drinker heals your own wounds while enemies bleed. For fuck's sake. Sounds pretty cool though. So we have the Spinning Blade. It's an active skill. Summon a spinning blade at the target location that hits enemies for 140% weapon damage as physical and additionally make them bleed for 45% physical damage for 3 seconds. We have the Blades of Cutting. It's a passive skill. The sight of a sharpened sword makes Blood Drinker crave chaos. Basic attacks have a chance to conjure a death blade, which will orbit around you, dealing 150% weapon damage to enemies for 6 seconds. Requires an equipped sword. We have the Living Barrier. It's an active skill. Create a bloody barrier around yourself, reducing incoming damage by 50% and healing yourself for 20% of your max health. per second for 3 seconds. Then we have the Bloody Chalice. Killing and bleeding enemies has a 2% chance to drop a Bloody Chalice, which heals you for 30% of your total health and grants you a 2% damage reduction for 8 seconds when collected. The Dance of Death, an active skill. Manifest deadly spinning blades that orbit you, slicing up enemies for 340% weapon damage, ends as physical. The blades last for 6 seconds. 6. Dance of Death can only be used after spending 200 relic energy. The Bloodletter, a passive skill. Blood Drinker slices to the bone, giving you 5% chance to bleed enemies for 50% weapon damage for 3 seconds. The Blood Seekers, an active skill. Coat yourself in a blood magic spell that drains your relic energy, lasting until relic energy is depleted. The spell conjures seeking blood missiles once every second, dealing 80% weapon damage as a physical. While the buff is active, you and nearby allies deal 25% more damage and restore 10% max HP per second. Then we have the Rupture, a passive skill. Hitting and bleeding enemy has a 5% chance to make them explode for 45% weapon damage in a small area. Why does everything has an explode option? Drain, an active skill. Steal the life force of nearby enemies, dealing 225% weapon damage as physical, healing you for 3% of your max AP per enemy hit. And the Energizer, a passive skill, becomes more attuned to your relic, increase your relic energy charge rate. Cool, alright, let's continue. So these are Edison's skills. I'm totally fine with that. So for the Railmaster, I choose to go with the Retriever. Because why not? So even with their happy-go-lucky attitude, the Retriever's loyalty means they always return to your side. We have a blonde Retriever, a brown Retriever, and a white one. I can't remember what I did last time, so I'm going for the white one at this moment. Because I don't know. We're playing on normal because practice is just an exploring mode. I don't want to do that for this. Start the game already. Alright.
What are you doing, rookie? Don't just stand there.
If you want to read or see everything that I'm skipping at this point, you can just go back to the first look. Oh, he does massive damage. Yeah, go to the first look or to the Let's Play that I'm doing with Magus. There you can read and see all the cutscenes.
You have gained a level.
So we've gained a level, so we can use 1 skill point already. And it is the build a train. You know what? We have to build a train. Oh wait, we already have build a train. So we can do the Blood Drinker type, or we can do the Smashy Hammer thing. Let's do a Blood Drinker thing. Yeah, I want to do the active skill. Alright, we have that. Wait. Isn't that a skill I have to activate myself? Oh, okay. Normally it does it for itself. That's my little train. And my little sword. So we used the Blood Drinker sword and my train was helping me fight this dude. But that's so good. He went down pretty far.
Thanks for your help, recruit. We couldn't have defeated Yapper without you. After years of wiretap
And now you see why, I mean, sometimes the train can be a bit annoying because it comes everywhere. If you just walk, he will follow you where you go. And sometimes that part looks like there's loot or something.
finished. We're just getting started.
Let's see. So we have a focus. We have a shirt. I cannot use the focus because I have a big ass sword, axe, mace.
Quest has begun.
Alright, let's go in here. So let's find the... Oh, my puppy is with me, okay. He does massive amount of damage, it's insane. One hit and they're done. Oh, fuck off, puppy. Okay. Just trying to figure out where the entrance is. So if you don't want to have your train with you all the time, like now he's just following me, you just say 1, you have to stop there, you cannot follow me here. But you can now say you can follow me again. That's pretty cool. Alright. This is not where I need to go to, is it? The squeaky sound of the train. Fuck. Oh, see, that's where I need to go to. Gee. This is the hero's rest. Puppy is doing his best.
You've gained a level.
Should not stand in the fire. Didn't realize I was a golden one. I was like, what? Why is he not dying? This dude basically has his own little aches with him. Alright, let's check this. You got new boots? Oh, that's it. That was not smart. Alright. It's a little bit more difficult to keep them at bay from you. So you really have to It's only close combat, or if you take what do you call that? A pistol or something, of course. Further of all is just a close combat character. I'm personally not a real fan of, but I guess it's okay. Oh shit, I'm doing the... Oh, that was not what I was wanting to do.
You're hurt.
Well, that was a lot more difficult to kill than with the other. Yeah, to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of this dude. That more or less because of me, I guess. Cannot upgrade that to level 5. I can upgrade to that one. Fuck off. Alright, so here you can see what he has. Oh, he has a pickaxe with him, alright. That's more or less because I don't really like to be full on only melee range. If that makes sense. Sure, I think he's pretty cool.
Quest finished. You've received a quest.
Nice. Let's pick up the big chest and the animal pan thing. Alright, what kind of animal do we get now? Oh, that is cool. Orangey. I've never seen that one before. It's a Crimson Chakawari with an Aura Defender. Okay. This one is pretty cool. I really have not seen that one before. Need. Really need. So this was basically the Railmaster. It's, yeah, what should I if you really like to be close range melee and you want to have a weird ass train driving along with you, this should be for you, I guess. But for me, it's just, I did not really like playing it. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one, anime. Bye bye.